Just imagine living with no safe drinking water or rainfall. That's what the Horn of Africa goes through. Over 55 million people around the world yearly struggle from droughts. So this speech is all about building a drought resilience to lower that 55 million to zero. Do you want to know the longest drought ever? It lasted a crazy 14 years in Chile, from 1903 to 1980. Now that's a long time and has had huge impact on the people living in those areas. And that's why in my speech I'll talk about what a drought is, why is it a problem, and how can we fix it. What is a drought? A drought is when the regular weather patterns are interrupted, causing the water cycle to get in a bad mood. Well, that's the definition. Pretty complicated, so I'll explain it in a way you can understand. A drought is when there's no rainfall for a long time, which makes the ground dry up and kill crops, and even dry up lakes and rivers. The main cause of a drought is lack of rainfall. I could go on forever about what droughts are. I think we have to move on to why droughts are a problem. Droughts are bad for the environment because they increase the carbon dioxide in the air. It also is a problem because the moisture in the soil is low, which means there will be less crops, but crops can't survive. But there will be less trees, which means there will be less oxygen and less fruits and veggies. Droughts also affect the natural food chain and make it hard for farmers to grow their crops. If we are to reach our sustainable development goal of ending world hunger by 2030, we need to act fast and be resilient, climb up and walk away from the edge of the future. But how? Planting drought-tolerant plants such as lavender, aster, and beard tongues. Yeah, you heard me. Drought-tolerant plants don't need much water because they have a longer than normal root, so accessing water from underground sources is easy. We should also do our bit by stop wasting water and by having a shorter shower and while brushing your teeth, don't need the tap running. Fixing leaks in your home and not using the washer often, only when you have a full load. In your free time, picking up rubbish off the ground is a great help for the environment. If we all do these small things, we can make a big difference to this crisis. I hope now you know what a drought is, why is it a problem for us and the environment. So by chipping in and doing your part, we can move away from the edge. Remember, we are Generation Restoration.